Hey, I'm Erin and welcome to Living in Richmond, Virginia. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the 4 favorite neighborhoods of mine in the Short Pump area. Make sure you stick around to the end when we're going to be talking about the most exclusive neighborhood. You're not going to want to miss it. Hey guys, this is Erin, and if this is your first time to our channel, you want to learn everything there is to know about the living in Richmond, Virginia, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you ring that cute little bell so you're notified every time we release a new video. All right, my first favorite neighborhood in the Short Pump area is by far Wellesley. And anyone that has spent any time at Short Pump, the shopping center, already knows Wellesley, and they might not even know it. It is literally right outside. You could walk there for sure. It's going to be a dash because you're going to be running across Broad Street, but you absolutely could walk to Short Pump. But awesome community, and I think the best thing about it is you really could start in Wellesley and work your way up if you love the community as well. Price point is going to be still, running actually, you can find something in the 400s, running probably into the mid to 5s or so it's still very affordable. Most of the homes were built in the 80s and 90s, and really the best thing about, two of the best things about Wellesley would be its location for sure, and all of its amenities that it offers. I know the quintessential thing that everyone would think about Wellesley is the lake with the great gazebo and the trails that are all around. It is kind of the go-to spot for anyone that lives in the Short Pump area. All their kids, whenever you're having homecoming or whenever you're doing prom, that's where the pictures are going to be taken. Literally, nobody has to tag where they're at on location. Everyone knows, oh, you're at the Wellesley Lake. Everyone just knows it. But as for amenities, if you live in the community, so many of them. For one, you have your clubhouse, you've got basketball courts, you have tennis courts. They have a very active swim team, so there is a pool. What is their name of their swim team again? The Whitecaps, that's what it is. Very competitive swim team, and so if you are used to having your kids on teams during the summer and you want to move to the Richmond area and you are hoping, hey, there are going to be swim teams here as well, tons, including definitely in Wellesley, and they're very competitive. The cool thing about the community as well is that they actually have a little shopping center that's right within the community that has some great restaurants, I believe daycare, a nail place, even somewhere to get your hair done as well. And again, you've got Short Pump Town Center right around the way as well. So Wellesley is a perfect neighborhood for people to check out if they're looking for something that's really in that affordable price point that is super central to everything you need. And it literally is shopping, schools, entertainment, recreation. It is all within minutes of Wellesley. My second favorite neighborhood in Short Pump is by far Wilde Lake, and a lot of people refer to it as the colonies of Wilde Lake. Very close actually to where Wellesley is, just a little further down Lauderdale, and definitely the great neighborhood for people that are looking for some larger yards. Price point in this particular community, you are going to be still affordable, but with the options of getting a little bit more exclusive. So I'd say if you were prepared for around the 600,000 range, and could very well go up into the 800,000 range as well. All of the homes, much like Wellesley, were built like in the 80s and 90s. Another thing, amenity-wise, very amenity-rich. If you live in in Wilde Lake, you are automatically going to be enrolled membership-wise and pay dues to the Colony's Swim and Tennis Club. The cool thing about that particular club is not only is it opened to everyone that lives in Wilde Lake, but also to all of the people who want to join that club as well, that don't even live in the neighborhood. So it's kind of something nice that it isn't like, oh gosh, my kids have all these friends that live in these neighboring neighborhoods and they want to hang out with them during the summer. Well, the good thing is their parents can join the club too, and everyone can do that as well. Swim team for them, it's the Colonies, oh my goodness, what are they called? The cruisers. Can you tell that when my kids were growing up that a swim team was a big thing for them? That was just lots of fun on summer nights as well. Big thing also about Wilde Lake, and something that all of my clients that have moved there have really enjoyed, is of course the lake, as you can hear in the name. Regularly, I have people posting on Facebook that live there, just amazing pictures of wildlife, you know, as they're walking their dogs, the kids riding their bikes, everyone just doing kind of their evening or their morning stroll, and it's just a really nice central spot for everyone to go to. Now, one thing I love about the community, well, so many things I love about the community, but I love how involved and connected that it is. And some of the big things that always come to mind when I think about it is, hey, even during the height of COVID, when a lot of people weren't going out and doing things and a lot of things were shut down and people were schooling from home, regularly you could go over there. They had food trucks from all sorts of kinds of food, and then as it got warmer, the ice cream trucks were always going through as well. So it's a good spot to go, and they really enjoy that too. Another thing I really like, and I'm a big proponent for reading for sure, is they have those free library boxes where people can just put books in there and anyone can go borrow books and read them and put them back and then exchange them and bring other things too, which I think is really great. It's awesome when you can get to a library, but particularly in today's culture when a lot of the families have two people that are working and everybody's schedules are really crazy, it's nice that you have kind of that fun of like exchanging books is right there for sure. Awesome event that they do, and I always love the pictures that are posted about this one as well, is that at 4th of July, they have all the neighborhood kids get on their bikes and they decorate their bikes all in red, white, and blue, and then of course everyone is all the kids are all dressed up in red, white, and blue, and like the little girls have little red, white, and blue ribbons in their hair, and then like, you know, the boys are running around with like the little pinwheels or what have you, and they do almost like their own parade. It's like this mass of kids that are just going through, and it's just really fun to see it in person and also just see the pictures and everybody enjoying it. It's just something that year after year everybody just gets used to doing, sort of thing. Another thing that is big and beautiful around the holidays, they have a luminary night. Santa shows up always, and then they have, everyone will get the luminaries, which I believe they buy from the swim team, a great fundraiser for the particular community swim team, and then they line those all up for those particular nights. So just this beautiful, quintessential, the beautiful luminaries going out there, and it's just a fun event that everyone looks forward to. Another one of my super favorite neighborhoods, and I know if you spend any time in there as well, you're going to feel exactly the same, as Foxhall. Awesome thing about Foxhall, again, location is a big thing for two. A little further down Broad Street off of Gayton, awesome thing about the location is you literally are a hop, skip, and a jump from Strange's nursery. And if you don't know Strange's, by the time you live in Richmond for any amount of time, you're going to figure out who it is. Awesome, awesome place to get some terrific landscaping here on the West End, Short Pump area. So you're super, super close to that. Price point, again, stepping up a little bit more into the executive division, where it's, you know, you're not going to get into Foxhall for under the sevens, and definitely moving things into the millions. Most of the houses were built, I would say, the 90s, couple in the mid to early 2000s, and really exciting to see that there actually are a couple new construction options for people too. Just some lots that were left over that are being built on as well. Amenity rich community, and also one that is super, super connected and very active, sort of thing. So they too have a pool and a tennis club as well. The Foxhall Finns, I believe, is their swim team. Much like the colonies at Wilde Lake, they also, for a charity fundraiser, they too have an Illuminate night, and they call it Illuminate Foxhall. And so beforehand, you always see the announcements out there like, hey, make sure you get your luminaries if you're going to be joining in with us. They buy them from the swim team, so great fundraiser there. And then that particular night, you see all the luminaries all lined up for those particular houses, and they tend to do like a contest. So they do like a lights and the luminary sort of thing. Another thing that I just love at the holidays is anytime you drive by Foxhall or you happen to be going in and out, just the beautiful greenery and very traditional wreaths that they put at the entrances on the fencing is just absolutely beautiful, and it just draws you in. It's very very classic, you know, white lights and traditional sort decorating for the holidays for sure. Another thing about Foxhall that I love too is how they set the houses. I'm not sure if you've seen a neighborhood like this, but it's one that really just always draws me to it. It's almost like you have the roads that go into the streets that go into the neighborhoods, and then you have the streets that you turn onto, and then all of the houses are kind of situated off of an extra little cul-de-sac that's off of the main street. So it's not a cul-de-sac, but it's almost like a little half moon of sorts. And it just kind of fans the houses out. It's just a beautiful way. And it gives, it's really great for people that have kids, younger kids, that they can actually go out into this little half moon and be off the main roads for safe for playing out there sort of thing. So it's really great. Other awesome events, again, really active community would be the Turkey Trot, which is like a 5K that they do obviously around Thanksgiving. They do a really big Easter egg hunt as well that everyone gets really active on. And I know that they just replaced their tennis backboards and they did a big ribbon cutting ceremony for that too. So again, super active community and a wonderful one with lots of amenities and gorgeous homes as well. We have several calls a day from people that are looking to learn all about living in Richmond, Virginia, and also interested in working with our team. If that sounds like you, we cannot wait to hear from you, and we'd love to be your agents for you. So if you'd like to work with us, please contact us down underneath the description below. All right, so save the best for last, and a very unique sort neighborhood, and one of my favorites for sure in the Short Pump area would have to be Barrington. Now, very different from a lot of the other communities that I've been talking about is, I wouldn't say Barrington is an amenity-rich neighborhood, but if you are looking for something that as soon as you even go to turn into the community, you will know right away that you are entering into a very executive, exclusive community, and that is exactly what it is. You don't see a lot of homes that come up in Barrington on a regular basis, but when they do, they are usually very highly sought after because people have been waiting to get into this very exclusive community. That is definitely with an exclusive community comes the exclusive price tag, $800,000 at an actual bare minimum. That is your entry level into the community and well into the millions. The thing about this particular community, though you have a homeowners association, is that it is truly the feel that you come in. And I know everybody is familiar with those kind of communities that you drive in, and when you're driving through, just the way they situated and developed the homes, it is a very estate-like community, that everything has a very large yard, everything is situated in just the perfect position, lots of hills, and just a very executive style, estate style sort feel to things. Beautiful entrance. Most of the homes were built in the 90s, but the way they really, the architecture, they kind of mixed very traditional with almost that Georgian architecture, and so it is very executive, very exclusive, very special feel to it, and something that people really love about it. You will definitely see people walking around, always seeing people taking care of their lawns. If you want a very executive, exclusive feel, but not have to be living way out in the country, Barrington is definitely the spot for you. Super convenient to everything, and beautiful, beautiful executive style homes. Once again, if this is your first time to our channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in Richmond, Virginia, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure to ring that cute little bell so you're notified every time we release new videos. Thank you again for joining in for this episode of Living in Richmond, Virginia, and remember, leave everything better.